Hello everyone, I'm Vanessa and welcome to the Kindness Award Ceremony 2023. Today, we celebrate your efforts and achievements in outreach programs under the Singapore Kindness Movement. Be it through kind gestures or words, all of you have shown us that we should never underestimate the power of kindness. Let's take a moment to hear a few words from our esteemed guest, Minister for Education, Mr. Chan Chun Sing.
Congratulations to all recipients of this year's Kindness Awards. I'm heartened by our students' efforts to champion kindness. Singapore is among one of the most diverse societies in the world. We are racially and religiously diverse. Our people have diverse life experiences and perspectives. As an open society, we also welcome people of diverse talents to work here and contribute to Singapore. There are differences in diversity, but they need not divide us. Let us remember that every individual is special, with their own journeys and stories to tell. Be open, accepting, and gracious to people who seem different from you and me. To do this, we must see kindness as a beacon that brings warmth to others, and a bridge that connects us to people from diverse backgrounds. Acts of kindness are not merely fleeting gestures. It is a powerful force that creates a ripple of positivity and makes a difference in someone else's life. When we choose to be kind to others, who knows, it may also inspire them to pay it forward to someone else one day. I hope that we will always choose kindness and be ready to lend a helping hand, especially in times of need. Let's leave no one behind as we work together to build a kinder, stronger, and more compassionate society.
Thank you, Minister Chan, for your heartwarming message to all of our students. To commence this celebration, let's give a warm welcome to our senior consultant, Dr. William Wan, as well as our student leaders, Eva and Surrender. Let's see what they have to say about kindness being a game changer.
Hello, Eva. Let me help you to the chair.
Hello. Thank you. Thank you. May I know your name?
I'm Surrender. I heard you're in P5 too.
Yes, I am.
Oh look, Dr. Wan is coming.
Hello, Dr.
Hello,
Wan.
students.
Hello.
You must be Surrender.
Yes, I am.
Glad to meet you. And how are you, Eva?
I'm good. Nice to
Good
meet
to
you
have
too.
both of you here. We're gonna have some fun today because we're gonna talk about kindness. Now, I noticed something you did, which is kindness. You just helped Eva with the chair and also with the crutches. That's what kindness is all about. Now, I brought someone today. You will recognize him.
It's Singa,
Yeah.
the kindness cubby.
Yeah, I heard they always have a wheel of a time.
Yes, this is Singa. Now, what does Singa represent?
Kindness.
Right. And kindness includes all kinds of things that we do that is what we call other-centered. That means when we think of other people, like what you just did, you're thinking of her, helping her with the chair, with the crutches, that's being kind. And when you're thinking of others and you say thank you, that's being kind.
Yeah.
Have you received kindness recently?
Oh, I know. There was once where I had to bring my files to school because it was the start of term 1. So I was bringing it to school, but it was really heavy. I think my friend noticed this because he came over and immediately helped me with the bag. It was really heavy, so I was really happy for him to help me, as I knew that I had someone to count on when I needed help.
Yeah, that's so true, isn't it? We always need a friend because we always need help sometimes. So that's really good. And Eva?
Well, when I was injured, I had 2 school buddies who were assigned to help me out. And I'm super grateful to them because they helped making getting around the school easier for me. And it's not just them. Lots of other friends from all the other classes, they came to me and ensured that I was okay. There were 2 boys, Troy and Rabbi, who were also from other classes. They even came to give me a get well soon card. And I'm very grateful to them for doing this and happy.
That's awesome. You know what I noticed about both of you? Both of you have friends. It's so important to have friends, especially when friends are kind to us. When you receive kindness from your friends, do you do anything for them or for anybody else?
Yes. Once, I was in a school bus and I was on the way to school. Inside the school bus, there was one little girl who was struggling with seatbelt. Her father was not quick enough and the bus was already moving. I immediately stood up and helped her fasten the seatbelt. After we reached school, the little girl came up to me and thanked me and also asked if I could be her friend. After this, I managed to make a friend by doing a kind act.
Wow, see that? So a kind act will also make new friends. And Surrender, what about you?
Once I was doing gate duty and this little boy walked into the school looking confused. And then I went up to him because I didn't know what was happening. And then I noticed that he was a primary one who recently joined school. And then I saw his name card which had his class on it. I immediately went to the teacher and brought him to the classroom where he belonged. I was really happy as I got to help him without getting embarrassed in front of all of the others and being able to help him to continue his classes as usual.
Yes! As student leaders, we should always help others whenever we can. If they are feeling down, we can help to cheer them up. If they need a hand, we can always be there for them.
And what Surrender said is also true, isn't it? When we
Yes.
help people, we don't want to embarrass them.
Yeah.
That's being thoughtful. And how did you all feel when you were doing all these kind of things?
I was very happy to have the chance to help another person in need.
Wow.
I was very happy as well as I got to help another person which also made him happy. So he would do this kindness to another person which made me happy.
Do you know there is a study that's been done and it says that when you do kind things, you actually feel happy. And when you feel happy, you do kind things. So the two things go together. We call this the positive feedback loop. That means when you do kind things to others, you feel happy and you do more kind things to others. And when you are kinder, you are happier. When you're happier, you're kinder. There's something else I learned from Singa. Do you know, there's been a lot of studies done about kindness as we promote it in school, in the public places and so on. And one of the studies shows that when you are kind, something happens to you, to your brain. When you're kind, there's a chemical called dopamine that is in your brain and it starts to work. And what happened to you is that you feel happy. That's why both of you felt happy when you do kind things for others. So this dopamine makes us happy and dopamine makes us feel good and dopamine makes us friendlier and more sociable. We call this dopamine the brain juice.
Happy brain juice!
That's a nice thing to say. Happy brain juice indeed. Now, I want to just say a few things then. You know, when I hear your story, I feel so inspired. You know why? Because the Singapore Kindness Movement, together with my team, we've been going around to schools and public places. We've been trying to tell everybody with the help of Singa, please be kind to one another. And sometimes we wonder whether people actually are listening and whether they are being kind. And now today I heard from both of you students, young as you are, sharing with me that you receive kindness and you actually do kind things. It is so helpful and so inspiring. I want to encourage you to continue to be kind. I want to encourage you to tell your friends to continue to be kind. To start kindness, kindness must start with me, with us. It starts from the heart. And then we show how to be kind. And then we share kindness like what you do today. When we do that, we'll make our society better. We'll make our school better. So you can start with where you are. Remember, you have teachers in schools. So what do?
Smile and greet
Smile
them.
and greet. You have classmates, schoolmates. What do?
We can share our kindness with them.
Share your kindness with them. Sometimes you have friendship circle. You have your classmates and some close friends. And then another classmate comes by. Include them. Okay? Including people is also being kind. What about the other people you meet when you go out for lunch at the canteen?
We can greet them and smile at them because a smile can go a long way.
Greet who?
Can greet cleaners.
Cleaners?
People who are working at the staircases or the lifts.
Yeah, and people who are serving you food at the canteen. You know, all these people are important to us. Without them, the school cannot be clean. Without them, you're not going to get your lunch. So, kindness is also gratitude and appreciation. And so, saying thank you to them is a simple way of also showing kindness. Remember, a kinder you, a stronger us. Can we say that again?
A kinder you, a stronger us.
Dear students, we have just heard from two student leaders. They have inspired us by their stories about having received kindness and having shown kindness. They have also told us that kindness breeds kindness and kindness makes them happy. We must continue to be kind, whether it's by word or by deed. Because when we do kindness, we make our society a better society. Remember, kindness will make us a greater version of ourselves. And when we are kind wherever possible, and remember, it is always possible because kindness is up to us. Thank you so much.
That was a great discussion between Dr. Wan and our student leaders. Now, let's take a look at what you have done with the Singapore Kindness Movement. Starting from the primary school level, we saw the Friend of Singa projects that talked about social responsibility, cyber kindness, and expressing our appreciation. As kindness transcends all ages, our friends from secondary school, international school, as well as madrasas and special education schools all joined in the fun too. Not forgetting our older students who submitted poems and stories to our Right for Kindness competition. We were blown away by your creativity. Lastly, we would like to extend our congratulations to the uniform groups for participating in the Kindness Badge Award. Their online and in-person campaigns have really made a positive impact in our community. All of you have shared different stories of kindness through the projects that you have done over the year. Now, let's take a look at some of the highlights. Congratulations once again to all of our student participants. Now, we would also like to extend our appreciation to these organizations for their support in our school programs under the Singapore Kindness Movement. And to all of our students, thank you for your invaluable contributions to our journey of kindness. Kindness begins with each and every one of you. Now remember to be like Singa and continue to make a difference. Thank you and goodbye.